If you woke up this morning wondering how you are going to handle everything waiting for you today, take a moment before you begin. You do not have to carry every responsibility at the same time. You do not have to know every answer this morning. You do not have to solve tomorrow before today has even begun. For these moments, slow down, take a deep breath, and place this entire day before Almighty God. Almighty God, thank you for allowing me to see another morning. Thank you for another opportunity to begin again. Whatever happened yesterday has already become part of the past. I cannot go back and change every decision, every conversation, or every mistake, but I can choose what I do with this new day. Help me begin again with wisdom. Thank you for the simple blessings that are easy to overlook. Thank you for the ability to wake up. Thank you for the people who care about me. Thank you for the food, shelter, work, opportunities, and moments of peace that are present in my life. Sometimes I become so focused on what I am waiting for that I forget to appreciate what I already have. Open my eyes to today's blessings. Help me notice the little things that make life meaningful. A peaceful moment, a kind conversation, a meal shared with someone I love, a task completed, a problem solved, a lesson learned, a reason to smile. Let me not rush through this day without noticing the life that is happening around me. Almighty God, guide my thoughts today. My mind can become crowded very quickly. There may be responsibilities waiting for me. There may be unfinished work from yesterday. There may be decisions I have been avoiding. There may be questions about the future. Help me separate what needs my attention today from what can wait. Give me a clear mind. Help me focus on one responsibility at a time. When I have too much to do, keep me from becoming overwhelmed. When I do not know where to begin, show me the first step. When I feel like giving up before I start, give me discipline. When I become distracted, bring my attention back to what matters. Help me use my time wisely. Let me not spend the best hours of my day worrying about things I cannot control. Teach me to take action where action is possible and to release what is beyond my control. There are things I can change. There are things I cannot. Give me wisdom to know the difference. Almighty God, guide my decisions today. I may face choices that seem small, but could have consequences later. Give me patience before making important decisions. Do not let fear make my choices for me. Do not let anger make my choices for me. Do not let jealousy make my choices for me. Do not let pressure make my choices for me. Give me a calm mind and a thoughtful heart. Help me consider what is right rather than simply what is easiest. If something looks attractive but could create harm later, give me the wisdom to recognize it. If something feels difficult but is good for me, give me courage to continue. If I need to say no, give me confidence. If I need to apologize, give me humility. If I need to ask for help, remove my fear of appearing weak. If I need to wait, give me patience. Help me make decisions that I will be grateful for later. Almighty God, guide my conversations today. Before I speak, help me remember that the person listening has feelings too. Help me choose words carefully. Let me not use anger as an excuse for cruelty. Let me not use honesty as an excuse for being unnecessarily harsh. Teach me to speak the truth with kindness. When someone disagrees with me, help me listen instead of immediately becoming defensive. When someone misunderstands me, help me explain calmly. When someone criticizes me, help me consider whether there is something I can learn. And when criticism is unfair, help me remain peaceful instead of allowing it to control my emotions. Protect me from unnecessary arguments. Not every disagreement needs to become a battle. Not every opinion needs an answer. Not every insult deserves a reaction. Give me the maturity to know when silence is wiser than speaking. Let my words today bring more peace than conflict. Almighty God, bless my family. Watch over every person I love. Protect them wherever they go. Keep them safe while traveling. Keep them safe while working. Keep them safe while studying. Keep them safe at home. Give them strength for their responsibilities. Give parents patience. Give children guidance. Give older people comfort. Give those who are working hard renewed energy. If anyone in my family is carrying a private burden, give them strength. If someone is worried about their future, give them hope. If someone is struggling financially, give them wisdom and opportunities. If someone is dealing with health difficulties, give them strength and guide them toward appropriate care. If someone feels lonely, bring comfort and meaningful support. Let peace remain within our homes. Where there has been misunderstanding, bring clarity. Where there has been anger, bring patience. Where there has been distance, create opportunities for understanding. Help us appreciate one another instead of focusing only on our differences. Help me remember that the people closest to me deserve my patience too. Sometimes I am kinder to strangers than I am to the people I live with. Change that in me. Help me speak gently at home. Help me listen when someone needs attention. Help me show appreciation without waiting for a special occasion. And when conflict happens, help me choose understanding over pride. Almighty God, I also bring my work before you. Whatever responsibilities I have today, help me approach them with discipline. Give me concentration. Give me energy. Give me patience. Help me complete my work honestly. Do not allow me to become discouraged simply because the results are not immediate. Some things take time. Some goals require months or years of consistent effort. Help me understand that today's small effort still matters. When motivation disappears, give me discipline. When progress becomes slow, give me patience. When I experience failure, give me wisdom. When someone succeeds before me, help me remain focused on my own journey. Do not allow comparison to steal my motivation. Someone else's success does not mean there is no opportunity left for me. Someone else's progress does not mean I have failed. Everyone has a different starting point. Everyone has different responsibilities. Everyone has a different journey. Help me focus on mine. Let me become better than I was yesterday. Not perfect, better, more patient, more disciplined, more responsible, more thoughtful, more grateful, more courageous. Almighty God, I pray for those who woke up today feeling discouraged. Some people may already feel defeated before their day has even started. Maybe they tried something repeatedly and it did not work. Maybe they were rejected. Maybe they lost an opportunity. Maybe they are dealing with a relationship that has become difficult. Maybe they are worried about money. Maybe they are simply tired of trying. Please give them strength this morning. Remind them that one disappointing chapter does not define the entire story. A closed door does not mean there will never be another opportunity. A failure does not mean they cannot learn. A difficult season does not mean every season will be difficult. Give them enough hope to take another step. Sometimes a person does not need to see the entire road. They only need enough light to see the next step. Give them that next step. Almighty God, remember those who are worried about their future. The future can feel frightening because it contains so many unknowns. There are questions about work, questions about relationships, questions about finances, questions about health, questions about where life is going. Help me remember that I do not have to live tomorrow today. Today has enough responsibilities of its own. Help me focus on what I can do now. If I can prepare, help me prepare. If I can work, help me work. If I can learn, help me learn. If I can ask for help, give me courage. If I need to wait, give me patience. But do not allow me to spend today being afraid of possibilities that may never happen. Bring my thoughts back to the present. Almighty God, protect my mind from comparison and negativity. There will always be someone who has more money, someone who is more successful, someone who appears happier, someone who seems further ahead. Help me remember that appearances do not tell the whole story. I do not know what someone else is dealing with privately, and they do not know everything I have faced. Teach me to measure my life by growth rather than comparison. If I am improving, let me be thankful. If I am learning, let me be thankful. If I am trying again after failure, let me be thankful. If I am becoming more patient, let me recognize that as progress. Help me appreciate my own journey. Give me ambition without jealousy. Give me confidence without arrogance. Give me humility without insecurity. Almighty God, guide me in the relationships I build. Help me recognize people who encourage honesty, responsibility, growth, and peace. Protect me from relationships that constantly pull me toward destructive choices. Give me discernment without making me judgmental. Give me boundaries without making me hateful. Help me understand that being kind does not mean allowing everyone unlimited access to my life. Give me wisdom about whom I trust. Help me protect the people I love. Help me also become trustworthy. Let my promises mean something. Let my words match my actions. Let people know that they can depend on me. Almighty God, help me with the things I am trying to change about myself. You know my habits. You know my weaknesses. You know the areas where I keep making the same mistakes. Give me strength to change. Do not allow me to become comfortable with habits that are harming my future. Give me discipline when I am tempted to return to what I know is not good for me. Help me replace bad habits with better ones. Help me build routines that make me stronger. Help me use my time wisely. Help me become the person I know I can become. But also give me patience. Real change often takes time. If I fall back into an old habit, help me stand up and continue. Do not allow one setback to become an excuse to quit completely. Progress can include setbacks. What matters is that I continue moving forward. Almighty God, I also ask for wisdom about opportunities. Sometimes an opportunity arrives and I immediately want to say yes because I am excited. Other times, fear makes me reject something before I have even considered it properly. Give me balance. Help me think. Help me ask the right questions. Help me consider the consequences. Help me recognize what is truly good for me. Not everything that looks successful is healthy. Not everything that is popular is right. Not everything that is easy is beneficial. Give me the wisdom to look beyond the immediate reward. Help me consider the future. Let me choose decisions that create lasting peace rather than temporary excitement. Almighty God, protect me from making major decisions when I am extremely angry, afraid, or desperate. Help me wait until my emotions become calmer. Give me clarity. Give me patience. Give me wisdom. And if I make a mistake, help me correct it quickly rather than becoming too proud to admit it. Teach me that changing my mind after learning something new is not weakness, it is wisdom. Almighty God, I also pray for people who are carrying emotional pain this morning. Some people have been hurt by someone they trusted. Some have been rejected. Some have lost relationships. Some are dealing with memories from the past. Some are trying to forgive but do not know how. Help them heal. Give them patience with the healing process. Help them understand that healing does not mean forgetting everything. It means learning how to live without allowing the past to control every new day. Help them release bitterness. Help them set healthy boundaries. Help them seek appropriate support when they need it. And help them believe that their future can still contain joy. Almighty God, help me become a person who brings hope to others. If someone needs encouragement today, let me notice. If someone needs practical help, let me be willing. If someone needs someone to listen, help me listen. If someone makes a mistake, help me remember that I make mistakes too. If someone is struggling, help me respond with compassion rather than judgment. Let my life have a positive effect on the people around me. I may not be able to solve everyone's problems, but I can choose to make someone's day a little easier. I can choose kindness. I can choose patience. I can choose respect. I can choose to listen. And sometimes that is enough to make a difference. Almighty God, I place this entire day before you. Every hour, every responsibility, every conversation, every decision, every opportunity, every unexpected moment. Guide me through all of it. Protect me while I travel. Protect my family wherever they are. Give me wisdom in my work. Give me patience in my relationships. Give me discipline in my responsibilities. Give me courage when I face challenges. Give me gratitude when I receive blessings. And give me humility when things go well. Help me not to spend today worrying about tomorrow. Help me not to spend today regretting yesterday. Today is in front of me. Let me live it wisely. Let me use my time well. Let me notice the people around me. Let me appreciate the blessings that are already here. Let me work toward what matters. Let me rest when rest is needed. Let me learn when I make mistakes. And let me continue moving forward. Almighty God, I do not know exactly what this day will bring, but I choose not to begin it with fear. I choose to begin with hope. I choose to begin with courage. I choose to begin with a peaceful heart. Whatever comes, help me remember that I can stop, think, and take the next right step. I do not need to solve everything today. I only need to do today's part. Thank you for this morning. Thank you for another opportunity. Thank you for another chance to grow. Thank you for another chance to love. Thank you for another chance to work. Thank you for another chance to correct what needs to be corrected. Thank you for another chance to become better. As I step into this day, keep my heart grateful. Keep my mind clear. Keep my words kind. Keep my actions honest. Keep my decisions wise. Keep my intentions sincere. And help me walk through this day with peace and purpose. Almighty God, as I continue through this morning prayer, help me carry this peace into every part of the day ahead. I know that the hours in front of me may bring things I cannot predict, but I do not want uncertainty to control my heart. Give me wisdom for what I can change, patience for what I must wait for, and courage for everything that requires action. Help me remember that I do not need to know the entire path before taking the next step. Sometimes I become anxious because I want to know exactly how everything will work out. I want every answer immediately. I want every plan to be certain. But life does not always give me that certainty. Teach me to move forward even when I cannot see everything ahead. When I feel uncertain, give me clarity. When I feel confused, help me slow down. When I feel pressured, help me think carefully. When I feel afraid, remind me that fear does not have to make my decisions. Let wisdom be stronger than impulse. Let patience be stronger than frustration. Let hope be stronger than doubt. Let courage be stronger than fear. Almighty God, help me protect the peace of my mind today. There will be many things that can disturb it. Someone may say something I do not like. Something may not happen according to my plans. I may receive unexpected news. I may face a delay, a disagreement, or a problem that I did not expect. Help me remember that I can choose my response. I cannot control every situation, but I can control whether I react with anger or patience. I can control whether I speak carelessly or thoughtfully. I can control whether I allow one difficult moment to ruin the rest of my day. Give me that control. Before I answer, help me think. Before I react, help me pause. Before I judge, help me understand. Before I complain, help me remember what I already have. Let me become slower to anger and quicker to understand. Help me not to turn small problems into large ones simply because I reacted emotionally. If someone misunderstands me today, help me explain calmly. If someone criticizes me, help me consider whether there is something useful I can learn. If someone treats me unfairly, give me wisdom to respond without becoming cruel myself. If someone tries to pull me into an unnecessary argument, give me the strength to remain peaceful. Not every battle deserves my energy. Not every opinion deserves my response. Not every disagreement needs to become a conflict. Give me discernment about where I should speak and where I should remain silent. Almighty God, help me become more patient with the people closest to me. Sometimes I expect strangers to be treated with kindness while becoming impatient with the people I love. Help me change that. Let my family receive the best version of me, not only the tired or frustrated version. When I come home, help me bring peace with me. When someone needs to talk, help me listen. When someone makes a mistake, help me respond with understanding. When there is disagreement, help me remember that being right is not always more important than preserving a relationship. Teach me to apologize when I am wrong. Teach me to forgive when someone sincerely asks for forgiveness. Teach me to communicate instead of assuming. Teach me to ask questions instead of immediately judging. And if there are problems that cannot be solved quickly, give us patience to work through them without giving up on one another. Please protect every member of my family today. Watch over those who are leaving home, those who are traveling, those who are working, those who are studying, and those who are staying at home. Keep them safe from unnecessary danger. Give them wisdom in their decisions. Give them strength for their responsibilities. Give them peace in their hearts. If anyone in my family is silently worried about something, give them courage to speak when they need support. If someone is struggling emotionally, help them feel understood. If someone is carrying financial pressure, guide them toward wise and honest solutions. If someone is dealing with a difficult relationship, give them patience and clarity. If someone is physically tired or unwell, give them strength and guide them toward the appropriate help. Almighty God, I also bring before you the people who are beginning this morning with heavy hearts. Some may have woken up after a night of worry. Some may have received disappointing news. Some may be thinking about a problem that has been going on for months or even years. Give them strength for this morning. They do not need to solve everything at once. Help them focus on what can be done today. If there is a phone call they need to make, give them courage. If there is work they need to complete, give them focus. If there is an apology they need to offer, give them humility. If there is help they need to ask for, give them confidence. If there is something they need to let go of, give them peace. Sometimes the first step toward a better situation is simply admitting that something needs to change. Give people that honesty. Give them courage to face reality without losing hope. Almighty God, remember those who are struggling financially. Some people may be waking up today with bills they do not know how to pay. Some may be searching for employment. Some may be trying to support children or parents while carrying their own worries. Give them wisdom and practical direction. Open their minds to opportunities. Give them patience while they search. Give them discipline to keep working. Protect them from desperate decisions that could create greater problems later. Help them choose honest paths even when shortcuts seem tempting. And when they experience rejection, give them strength to try again. Remind them that one rejection is not the final answer to their entire future. Almighty God, remember those who are struggling with loneliness. Some people may have spent years feeling that nobody truly understands them. Some may have relationships but still feel empty inside. Some may have lost someone they deeply loved. Bring comfort to them. Give them meaningful connections. Give them people who listen without judgment. Give them courage to reach out, and help them recognize that needing companionship does not make them weak. Let them find people who bring healthy encouragement into their lives. Almighty God, remember those who are dealing with grief. There are people who woke up today carrying the absence of someone they love. There may be memories that suddenly return, moments that make the heart feel heavy, and days when the loss feels fresh again. Give them patience with their emotions. Help them understand that healing does not happen according to a fixed schedule. Give them strength to continue living while carrying memories of the person they lost. Surround them with people who understand that sometimes they need to talk and sometimes they simply need someone nearby. Bring comfort into the places of their hearts that words cannot easily reach. Almighty God, help me also understand the value of time. Every day that passes is a day I cannot get back. Help me use today's hours wisely. Do not allow me to spend the entire day distracted by things that have no lasting value. Help me identify what truly matters. There are responsibilities that deserve my attention. There are people who deserve my time. There are goals that require effort. There are habits that require discipline. There are moments that deserve appreciation. Help me balance all of them wisely. Let me work when it is time to work. Let me rest when it is time to rest. Let me be present when I am with people. Let me stop thinking about work when I am spending meaningful time with family. Give me balance instead of allowing one part of life to consume everything else. Almighty God, help me with the goals I have been working toward. Sometimes I become excited when I begin something new, but after some time the excitement disappears. Give me discipline that does not depend on motivation. Help me continue even when I do not feel like continuing. Help me understand that consistency is often more important than intensity. Small efforts repeated every day can create results that seem impossible at the beginning. Teach me to respect the process. If I am learning something, give me patience. If I am building something, give me persistence. If I am improving myself, give me discipline. If I am recovering from something difficult, give me patience with the process. And if I fall behind, help me begin again instead of deciding that I have failed completely. Almighty God, protect me from perfectionism that prevents me from taking action. Sometimes I wait for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect circumstances, or the perfect level of confidence. Help me understand that perfect conditions may never come. Sometimes I need to begin with what I have. Sometimes I need to learn while doing. Sometimes I need to make mistakes and correct them along the way. Give me courage to begin. Give me patience to improve. Give me humility to accept correction, and give me persistence to continue. Almighty God, protect me from the fear of other people's opinions. Sometimes I stop myself because I am afraid of what someone might say. Help me remember that I cannot build my entire life around other people's approval. Give me confidence to make wise choices even when they are not popular. Help me listen to useful advice without becoming controlled by every opinion. There is a difference between constructive criticism and unnecessary negativity. Give me wisdom to recognize the difference. If someone points out a genuine weakness, help me learn. If someone simply wants to discourage me, help me remain peaceful. Let me not waste emotional energy trying to prove myself to everyone. Let my actions speak over time. Almighty God, help me become comfortable with steady progress. I do not need every achievement to happen immediately. Teach me to appreciate the small victories. Finishing something I had been postponing is progress. Learning something new is progress. Choosing patience instead of anger is progress. Returning to a good habit after a setback is progress. Apologizing when I am wrong is progress. Forgiving someone is progress. Taking care of my responsibilities is progress. Help me notice these things. Sometimes I focus only on the destination and forget to appreciate how far I have already traveled. Remind me of that today. Almighty God, guide me in the way I handle success. If something goes well today, let me be thankful. Do not allow success to make me look down on people who are still struggling. Do not allow achievement to make me forget the people who supported me. Do not allow praise to convince me that I am better than everyone else. Let success increase my gratitude rather than my pride. And if someone else succeeds today, help me celebrate without feeling threatened. Another person's success does not reduce my value. Another person's opportunity does not mean there is nothing left for me. Help me remain focused on my own responsibilities. Almighty God, guide me when I experience disappointment. There may be something I expect today that does not happen. Maybe I receive a rejection. Maybe a plan gets canceled. Maybe someone changes their mind. Maybe an opportunity disappears. Maybe I make a mistake. Help me respond wisely. Do not allow disappointment to turn into bitterness. Do not allow one setback to make me abandon everything. Give me enough patience to step back, understand what happened, learn what I can, and then continue. Sometimes the path forward looks different after disappointment. Give me flexibility to adjust without losing hope. Almighty God, protect me from holding grudges. If someone has wronged me, help me deal with the situation wisely, without allowing resentment to occupy my mind all day. Help me understand when forgiveness is needed, when a conversation is needed, and when distance is needed. Give me boundaries that protect peace without creating hatred. Help me forgive without becoming careless. Help me remain kind without ignoring harmful behavior. Give me wisdom to protect my heart while still choosing compassion. Almighty God, help me with the things I regret. There are moments in everyone's life that they wish they could change. Maybe I made a poor decision. Maybe I trusted the wrong person. Maybe I wasted an opportunity. Maybe I said something that hurt someone. Maybe I failed to act when I should have. Help me learn from these moments without living inside them. The past can teach me, but it should not imprison me. Help me take responsibility where responsibility is necessary. Help me make amends where possible. Help me change the behavior that caused the mistake, and then help me continue forward. I do not want to spend today's energy punishing myself for yesterday. Give me wisdom to become better rather than simply feeling worse. Almighty God, guide me in my use of technology and my attention. There are so many things that can consume my time without giving me anything meaningful in return. Help me recognize when I am distracted. Help me put the phone away when it is time to focus. Help me step away from endless scrolling when it begins to steal my peace. Help me not to compare my real life with carefully presented moments from other people's lives. Let me use technology as a tool rather than allowing it to control my attention. Protect my mind from constant noise. Give me moments of silence where I can think clearly. Almighty God, help me remain grounded when the world around me feels uncertain. There will always be things happening that I cannot control. There will always be news that makes people afraid. There will always be arguments. There will always be uncertainty. Help me stay informed when necessary, without allowing fear to become the center of my life. Bring my attention back to the responsibilities in front